For the divisions of the gatekeepers there were of the Korahites, Mishelemiah the son of Korah, of the sons of Asaph. Mishelemiah had sons, Zechariah the firstborn, Jediaiah the second, Zebediah the third, Jothniel the fourth, Elam the fifth, Johanan the sixth, Eliahonai the seventh. Obed-Edom had sons, Shemaiah the firstborn, Jehozabad the second, Joash the third, Sakkar the fourth, Nethanel the fifth, Amiel the sixth, Issachar the seventh, and Peulethai the eighth. God had indeed blessed him. Also his son Shemaiah's sons were born who ruled over the house of their father, for they were mighty men of valor. The sons of Shemaiah were Othni, Raphael, Obed, and Elzabad, whose brothers, Elihu and Semachiah, were valiant men. All these were the sons of Obed-Edom. They and their sons and their relatives were able men with strength for the service, 62 from Obed-Edom. Meshelemiah had sons and relatives, 18 valiant men. Also Hosa, one of the sons of Merari, had sons. Shimri the first, although he was not the firstborn, his father made him first. Hilkiah the second, Tebaliah the third, Zechariah the fourth. All the sons and relatives of Hosa were 13. To these divisions of the gatekeepers, the chief men, were given duties like their relatives to minister in the house of the Lord. They cast lots, the small and the great alike, according to their fathers' households, for every gate. The lot to the east fell to Shelemiah. Then they cast lots for his son Zechariah, a counselor with insight, and his lot came out to the north. For Obed-Edom it fell to the south, and to his sons with the storehouse. For Shuppim and Hosai was to the west, by the gate of Shaleketh, on the ascending highway. Guard is corresponding to guard. On the east there were 6 Levites, on the north 4 daily, on the south 4 daily, and at the storehouse 2 by 2. At the parlor on the west there were 4 at the highway and 2 at the parlor. These are the divisions of the gatekeepers of the sons of Korah and of the sons of Merari. The Levites, their relatives, had charge of the treasures of the house of God and the treasures of the dedicated gifts. The sons of Ladan, the sons of the Gershonites belonging to Ladan, namely the Jehielites, were the heads of the fathers' households, belonging to Ladan the Gershonite. The sons of Jehieli, Zitham and Joel his brother had charge of the treasures of the house of the Lord. As for the Amramites, the Izharites, the Hebronites, and the Israelites, Shebuel the son of Gershom, the son of Moses, was officer over the treasures. His relatives by Eleazar were Rehabiah his son, Jeshiah his son, Joram his son, Zikri his son, and Shelomoth his son. Thus this Shelomoth and his relatives had charge of all the treasures of the dedicated gifts which King David and the heads of the fathers' households, the commanders of thousands and hundreds, and the commanders of the army had dedicated. They dedicated part of the spoil won in battles to repair the house of the Lord. And all that Samuel the seer had dedicated, and Saul the son of Kish, Abner the son of Ner, and Joab the son of Zeruiah, everyone who had dedicated anything, all this was in the care of Shelomoth and his relatives. As for the Izharites, Shenaniah and his sons were assigned to outside duties for Israel as officers and judges. As for the Hebronites, Hashabiah and his relatives, 1,700 capable men, had charge of the affairs of Israel west of the Jordan, for all the work of the Lord and the service of the king. As for the Hebronites, Jerijah the chief, these Hebronites were investigated according to their genealogies and fathers' households in the 40th year of David's reign, and men of outstanding capability were found among them at Jazer of Gilead. And his relatives, capable men, were 2,700 in number, heads of fathers' households. And King David made them overseers of the Reubenites, the Gadites, and the half-tribe of the Manassites, concerning all the affairs of God and of the king.